Finally, the first part of episode 79 has been released. In this episode, we witnessed Astra's full-scale attack on the cameraman base, the appearance of the infected Titan Twimna, and his terrifying true power. And that's just the beginning. There are many more fascinating details packed into this release that'll break down in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to join my Telegram channel where I post exclusive content you won't see anywhere else. In fact, Twimna's infected form was revealed there before the episode even dropped, so click the link in the description so you don't miss future leaks and updates. Let's get into the breakdown. The episode starts with an engineer cameraman activating a portable camera. We immediately notice a critical upgrade. Agents have now disabled data transmission on all devices, which is important because in a previous episode, Astra was able to find their base thanks to that exact weakness. The camera is attached to a speaker's jacket, and we get a glimpse inside the cameraman's lab. In the background, a TV shows no signal, further proof that the transmission is blocked. There's also a massive statue of Plungerman, a legendary figure among the cameramen. Next, we see the engineer receiving a hearing device from the dark speaker from the last episode. This prototype allows cameramen to understand the languages of both speakers and Skibidi. To test it, Eugene says in Skibidi, "I will cut you open to see what's inside." It works flawlessly. The detective hides the device under his jacket for further study. But suddenly, a polycephalic Twyman teleports into the base. He clearly hates his job as a delivery guy, just transporting containers from point A to point B. But then he drops a chilling line: "It's surprising they haven't found us yet." Foreshadowing. On a still frame, we see agents from previous episodes, Creeper cameraman from EP, 76 IKEA from EP, 75, and even the legendary chair. As a reminder, only objectmen can disguise themselves as furniture or objects, which suggests they've been observing everything from the shadows. Then, an infected Skibidi suddenly appears but is immediately taken down by a wall-mounted laser. Interestingly, it resembles the one used at the Twyman base. He collapses and warns them, "It's already too late, they know where your base is." He also predicts that woman will fall by the hands of her own kind. At that moment, Lover cameraman steps in. Recognizable by his tie, Hayes had some repairs and upgrades, including a new coil that lets him fire lasers from his hands. He uses this power to finish off the infected Astra. After expending a lot of energy, one of the scientists directs him toward a charging station. But on his way, he encounters Vivu, who simply stares at him. No hesitation, he pushes her aside and connects to the station. Suddenly, the entire base is flooded with red light and alarm blares. Twyman with the scarf, seen earlier, hoped the agents would have more time. At the door, the Skibidi negotiator arrives, the same one who once convinced agents to work with Skibidi. But this time, it didn't go as planned. Based on his words and burnt clothes, Astra clearly refused to cooperate. The negotiator orders the Alliance to wipe them out. Chaos erupts. Skibidi and agents team up against Astra forces. Rambo smashes one enemy into a wall while twisting his head 180. Behind him, a wall-mounted arsenal takes out another attacker. Then, Mafia Toilet appears, a new G-Squad member and half-Titan hybrid. He's huge, but not quite as big as Speakerman. When Astra Interceptor is down, only acid couldn't finish him, so Mafia steps in and crushes him with his foot. Michael Jackson appears, and Mafia praises the Skibidi soldier for eliminating Astra with a pat on the head. But their moment is interrupted to more elite fighters arrive, followed by the Duchess. Agents fire on her, but she blocks everything with her energy shield. Sitting on a building, she warns them, "Fools. You have no idea who's coming." Seconds later, a teleport cloud appears. Out steps the infected TV Titan, enhanced and deadlier than ever. Bay's defenses open fire, but he uses a single shot from his new cannon to destroy everything. More cameramen and Skibidi attack, but he blocks them all with his improved shield, one that can project on his TV screen. In another blast, he wipes out an entire crowd. His claws detach and ping camera striders to the ground. A machinist prototype enters and fires 3 lasers while blocking attacks with a shoulder speaker, but it's no use. The Titan pulls out a massive sword and instantly defeats him. Inside the wreckage, a wounded Kleiner escapes just before the Titan delivers a finishing blow. Meanwhile, the Duchess tells him, "Silence your grief." The Cosmos hears no screams, only power. New soldiers emerge from the lab, but the operator tries to stop them. He knows they're heading to their doom. Among them is Camera Woman, who ignores his warnings. The Alliance opens fire again, but the Titan unleashes for red screen projectors that disable all equipment. Fun fact, during this intense scene, the Duchess gets cool sci-fi glasses. In conclusion, this episode introduced the upgraded infected Titan TVMA and easily one of the strongest characters so far. Maybe the strongest. Interestingly, he may still retain his original consciousness, meaning only his body is controlled by the parasite. The Alliance is clearly outmatched. To win, they'll need strategy and knowledge, not brute force. Their best hopes. First, G-Man, he spent 1,000 years in the Astra Empire and knows more than anyone. Second, a secret agent who has yet to reveal his true power. He knew about Astra's invasion early and has advanced tech that may be their only chance. As hinted by D-Man, they've developed a secret weapon together and we'll probably see it in future episodes. In the meantime, check out my breakdown of episode 78. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.